Welcome, challengers. I'm so excited to have you. This is a 3-week group, and it's designed really just to help you stay on track and stay motivated. I hope to teach you not only how to incorporate exercise into your lifestyle, but to think more of food as fuel versus as comfort. I'm also going to give you some tips and tricks to stay motivated and just how to, in general, stay on track, okay? Over the next 3 weeks, we're going to discuss certain things, and a lot of that's going to be just on food. I can help you with meal planning, or we can talk about food, what's right to eat, what's wrong to eat, or things like that, as well as I'm going to want you guys to take pictures and measurements. Pictures are huge. I know when I first started my journey, that was the last thing I wanted to do is take a before picture, but I'm telling you guys that, when you're feeling like you haven't seen progress and you see yourself every single day, so you're not seeing these little minute changes that your body's doing every day. And so by taking these before pictures when you're having a day where you're like, it's just not going as well, I thought I would see more changes, then you take another progress picture and you look at those pictures side by side and you're going to see, oh my goodness, I really am making a change. Or taking those before measurements, like knowing that you've lost inches off your body, but when you didn't really know to begin with that you had done anything. So it gives you that motivation and it brings it all back. So you don't have to share your pictures in this group. If you just need to keep them for yourself, that's totally fine. I would at least recommend sharing them with me because that's just there for accountability. But I'm telling you guys, take your pictures, take your measurements, do it for yourself because you're going to wish you would have later, okay? Something else that I want you guys to do is we're going to discuss your goals. I'm going to have everybody talk about their goals, their why. Why did you want to join this group? Did you just have a baby? Did you get caught up in your family life that you kind of let yourself go, not really intentionally, but kind of put everyone else first, and now you decided that you needed to put yourself first and work on being a better you and just emphasizing that. There's multiple reasons as to why you would want to join this group, and all of them are okay. We're all at a different point in our starting point, but I just want to know, put it out there, put why, like what are your goals? What do you want to get out of these next 3 weeks? And it doesn't always have to be weight loss. Do you just want to feel better? Have you kind of been a yo-yo exerciser and you just want to stay on track for 3 weeks with your exercising? Do you want to kick the can as far as can as in soda? Do you want to not add any creamer to your coffee? I mean, any of those goals would be fine. You just need to plan a goal and write it out there. And now I know everyone is probably doing a different program, and that's okay. I'm going to be doing PiYo, so I'm just going to show you my PiYo book here. And everybody has come with a clean or an eating plan has come with their program, whether they purchased it a long time ago or just now. So everyone has this cleaning plan. And in it walks you through exactly how many calories that you should be consuming, and it takes you through all of that here. And then it also breaks it down as far as, are you going to be doing plan A, plan B, C, or D based on your caloric needs. And every person's going to be different. It just depends mostly on your starting weight, your height, and things like that. So, and then as you go through, there's going to be, some vegetables and some grains and some fruits. Keep in mind that the foods higher up on the list are going to have a higher nutritional value. So your goal should always be to pick something up on the higher end. It's not that the bottom are bad and you can't eat them. Obviously you can. It's in the guide. But just try and keep most of them on the higher end, okay? If the food isn't on here, don't eat it. And it's not that those foods may be necessarily bad, but this is a food guide for a reason. So we want to make sure that we're eating the foods that are on the guide to get the best results possible. And then the same thing goes for fruit and protein. Higher up on the list is going to be better, especially with fruits. Now, it's not that a banana or pineapple, something on the bottom of the list, are bad things, but they're just higher in sugar content. So if I constantly were eating things like those, it might kind of pause my results a little bit. Whereas berries, something like a blueberry, raspberry, cantaloupe, something like that, have lower sugar, so they're lower on the glycemic index. And those would just be a better choice. But like I said, all of them are on the list, so none of them would be bad. And same goes for protein. So just kind of look through these things and start jotting down foods that you like, things that you actually like to eat. And then start making a grocery list out of that, and then go from there. So, and then you'll just kind of want to, start making your own meal plan. Like, start with Monday and say, okay, for lunch, I'm going to have this. Breakfast, I'm going to have this. These are going to be my snacks. And just kind of write those out. And if you need me to look at them, I will absolutely look at them for you. So the next thing I will have you do is go through your pantry, go through your cabinets, go through your fridge, take out all of the trigger foods, things that just make you want more of them. For me, it's donuts, chips, and candy. Like, those are my weaknesses. If I have one, cookies too. Like, I can't just have one. I mean, let's be real. So I don't have them at my house. And it's not that those things are bad foods. It's all in moderation, but that's what I'm going to teach you. So if you get rid of them, kick them out of the house, then they're not going to tempt you during this. Now, what I'm looking for in this next 3 weeks is not perfection. So it's okay if you miss a workout. It's okay if you have a bad meal or a bad day. But the goal is just to get back up and try again. The people that succeed in weight loss and succeed in living a fit lifestyle, it does not mean that they don't have bad days or bad weekends or they don't miss workouts. It's the fact that they don't throw in the towel. So you have to change your mindset. Like, if you miss a workout, it's not game over. It's, okay, what can I do tomorrow to make sure I get my workout in tomorrow? Or can I double up tomorrow? It's just trying to tweak how you do things to make sure that you're going to get back on track and that you're not going to fall back off. And every day and every week is going to be an adventure. So just, instead of telling yourself, like, I can't have that piece of cake, your mind is going to continually tell you, I can't have it, I can't have it, I can't have it. And you're going to constantly want it more because you're telling yourself so much that you can't. So instead of focusing on what you can't, focus on what you can have. So I always try and prep meals, things that I actually look forward to, and I focus on what I can have that day. Like, for breakfast, I'm going to have this, and for lunch, I'm going to have this, and I don't even let my mind go there with what I can't have. Just another quick tip is just focusing on something that each week, something that you can add into your diet or something that you can add to do. Instead of trying to change everything all at once, you're going to feel like a failure and you're just going to give up. So instead of normally you drink 4 Pepsis, a day. And so maybe instead of your evening Pepsi, you're going to switch and do like a sparkling water. And so that's what you do week 1. And week 2, let's say you're going to continue on with that, but now you're going to incorporate 3 miles walking, incorporating that with everything. So you're just going to do little changes every week, and slowly the bad habits are going to disappear if you continually are adding in new and positive things. The real key here is challenging yourself. If you're not challenging yourself, you're not going to change yourself. So it's not that you have to be perfect, because that is not what we're looking for. We're looking for progress. But if you're not challenging yourself, you're not going to grow as a person. And that is in fitness, and that is in life in general. So you have to change your mindset. Mindset is key with fitness. You have to believe that you're worth it. You have to believe that you can do this, and that it's not a quick fix, and you're not going to see drastic changes in a week or 2 weeks or even 3 weeks. But the compound effect, these little continual changes and things that you're doing every single day are going to add up, and you are going to see results because you are worth it. So you guys, I am so excited to have you in this challenge, and I'm ready to make a change as well, and I'm going to be working on something for myself these next 3 weeks. So let's do this, guys. Now you might be asking, what are the requirements in this group? So the requirements are just to check in daily. Whether you had a good or bad day, let's celebrate the triumphs, and then I'm here to support you through the times that are your low days. Ask questions. This is the time to learn. So ask. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to be involved. Take pictures of your food if that helps you and holds you accountable. Take a sweaty workout picture if that holds you accountable. So do what you need to do, but the requirements are to check in every single day and to ask questions. You guys can do this. We can do this together. We're going to stick together and support each other.